This email comes from Nick. Speaking of the NES Classic, he says, I'm strongly considering picking up an NES Classic. My only concern is that a year from now, Nintendo will release the new NES Classic with longer controller cords, additional games.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Do you think this is possible?
Yeah.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Oh, I totally.
Sam says no, Justin says yes.
Yeah, totally. There's going to be a version that's got 50 games instead of 30, and it's got a longer controller.
With a longer cable?
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen.
The entire universe at this point predicates on, should I buy a thing now that's available or should I wait for a better thing? That is literally every purchase you can possibly make right now. So if you want it, just get it. Not pizza. Pizza's good.
Sorry,
just get it now while you can.
But then they had that
Sports outlawed.
They had that stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah, that's a flash in the pan.
They made it
No pun
backwards.
intended.
I'm pretty well. Okay, I'm not. Never mind.
Okay,
Anyway,
we did it.
What about pepperoni stuffed crust?
maybe the SNES Classic would be more likely than a
That's a different
new
story,
NES Classic.
I think that's cool. I mean, the idea of us having a... First of all, how weird is it that the PS4 Pro and the NES Classic are coming out within 24 hours of each other? It's
great.
Like, 2 new consoles
Look
are
at that.
launching this week.
2 new consoles.
Right? Isn't that great?
Why is that so funny?
Because one's not a console.
Yes, it is. It's a video game
back-end
system.
toy.
It's not a toy.
I'm not excited about the NES Classic. I'm
Why
just
not?
gonna
It
put that
is-
because they have all the games.
Okay.
I think the NES has better controllers and longer cords.
Okay.
And you can get NESs and play those games really easily.
Sam-
I think it's a silly Atari flashback like pack-in. I don't
All
think it
you're
makes
really
sense.
saying is that you have
I
better...
like the HDMI cable.
You have better self-control than other people. That's it.
No.
Dude,
I want the poster so bad though.
I'll give you my poster.
Yeah, you can have my
You can have my poster.
I'm gonna get 3
What is the
posters.
poster?
Yeah.
What is the poster?
It's it's just a CRT television, an NES, the ROB just kind of like placed in like a grainy photo.
Okay.
Like posters used to be.
Why don't you? Isn't that just like your house? Why do you
Yeah.
need that poster?
I love those old. You know, when you'd get an NES, you'd get a poster with all the games.
Yep.
And those always went up in bedrooms. And like sometimes I find those like packed in boxes with a bunch of old games, and they'll
Yep.
have like tack holes in them. They make me really happy.
If I give you that poster,
Each game got.
if I give you that poster, you have to promise you put it up in your bedroom and you put it up crooked.
What about on the ceiling?
Like just like,
Oh, the
just-
ceiling poster.
I would do the ceiling above my desk.
and you need
Well,
a
and then I can
like
be
a
like-
felt pennant that just says sports on it or something like that.
Listen, we'll put it up in this room. on the
Yes.
ceiling.
Yeah, we're gonna put
and
it
we
up
won't
in the
tell
ceiling above
anybody.
here, yeah.
Perfect.
And we'll
You
see
won't
how
see it
long
on
it lasts.
camera. Just trust us.
No, you'll just see us
Assuming
like
we can
this.
buy this thing.
Yeah, totally.
Nick also asks, anyone know why we can't get Contra on the NES Classic?
Dude, that game's been like such an enigma because we've gotten Super C and we've gotten Super Contra for the Super Nintendo on Virtual Console.
Contra
Like,
3, the Alien
and
Wars.
Contra 3, yeah.
Isn't Super C on
Super
the
C's on
Classic?
NES. Yeah, it's on the Classic.
The
yeah.
Classic.
Which
Yeah,
makes
but not
no
the original
sense. Like,
Contra.
no one looks back
But
on Super
Contra
C like,
just came out in the arcade version on PS4.
I know, but it's the arcade version. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Do you know, like,
is not
you know, in the second level in that game, in the arcade version,
It's actually 3D.
you have to like run left and right. It's
Yeah,
a
you
maze.
choose.
Like you don't just sit there and go straight. And Anyway, Mike Tyson's the boss of that game too.
Yep.
Yeah.